Hello gamers, welcome back to Conan Exiles. Today we're going to be talking about how to get everyone's favorite canine companion, your pet wolf. So, to get a pet wolf you need to find one of two pups. They come in two varieties. There is the standard gray pup and then the white pup. The major difference between them is the likelihood of getting the greater or regular version. So the regular version does have 3600 hit points, whereas the greater version does have 8200 hit points. So a significant increase by getting the greater. And I've gone ahead and done a little bit of research for you to figure out the best food to give each pet. So if you get your hands on the regular gray wolf, the best item you want to give them is the exquisite meat, which has a 20% chance to become a greater wolf. Or if you've got access to the dungeon for that and get the succulent preferred cut of meat, you can actually get that all the way up to a 30% chance of getting a greater wolf. Whereas if you go with the white wolf pup, they actually have a preference for the raw pork. That actually has a 40% chance to become a greater wolf. Or if you've got the succulent items, you can make that into fatty meat and make a succulent fatty meat for a 50% chance of getting a greater wolf every time you make one. So let's go ahead and test these guys out on a scorpion here and see how effective they are. So we'll go ahead and take us our standard pup and see if we can't piss off a scorpion. Okay, and pick up. So he is doing some decent damage and he does sunder. So roughly 4 hits to kill him. Let's see how well our white wolf does against the same scorpion. Someone right up over here. There he is. So I'm gonna, oh, even better. You're already coming to get me. So he does look like he's doing significant, or a little bit more damage, but he's got a lot more hit points, which means he can take a lot more of a hit than the other wolf. And with those thunder attacks, that'll make actually taking out enemies easier since their armor is going down less. So that's all the information I have on how to get the wolves. Oh, before you forget, you might want a few locations to actually get that. Let me show you a few locations I usually go to farm wolves. Okay, right here on the map is actually where I prefer to get wolves, because right over here we have a den that usually has at least one wolf with an almost guaranteed chance of getting a white wolf pup. So we've got a couple outside, and we have not one but 2 white wolf pups inside. The only problem is you do have to deal with the white wolf, who is a lot more stronger than the other wolves. So example, with the spear we have 3, 4, 5, or 4, 5, 6, 7 hits with the spear to kill it. Whereas the white wolf, 1, 2, 3, as you can see, he's got a lot more hit points and is actually listed as this boss monster. So he's going to be a lot tougher to get to, but it's got a guaranteed chance of at least 1, usually 2 white wolf pups. Let's see if there's any other spots that I usually like to go to looking for pups. Okay, I'm at another spot that's usually a good spot to get wolves. So as you can see, we're right outside New Asagarth, and there's this little pond over here that has a bunch of wolves at it, and you can usually find at least 1 pup roaming around here, either on this or around this one, or there's a larger bank over here that's got some wolf pups wandering around it. And let me show you one other spot that's a good reliable source to get wolves. Here's my third and final location that I usually check for wolves. This is a spot on the map called Devil's Squat. It's located just a little more south of New Asagarth. and it's this large ring with a bunch of wolves in it. If you run around on the inside, you can usually find some coal right here, as well as wolf pups either hidden amongst rocks and with the other wolves. Keep in mind this is not an extensive list of the only places to get wolves, but just my most reliable sources of getting wolf pups. If you liked today's video, make sure to hit like and subscribe to the page. That way when I get more videos coming out, you'll be able to see them as they come out. Thank you for watching and have a good day.